Hi, I'm professional sports handicapper Ross Benjamin of RBWins.com. It's Saturday, November 14th, and it's time for another edition of my free pick segment. Today, it's going to be an NFL game played on Sunday, which is tomorrow, between the LA Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. That game will take place in Los Angeles with the scheduled start time, 4:25 p.m. Eastern time. Folks, we're going to concentrate on the total in this game, which is 54.5. And before we get to the details and the pick, a couple reminders. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, which is the OSGA YouTube channel, kindly feel free to do so. It helps support these videos and keep them alive. And if you want to be notified immediately upon me releasing any of my sports betting videos on this channel, which includes my free pick videos as well as the new podcast, The Winner's Circle, with myself and Las Vegas handicapper Chip Chirimbus. All you need to do is click on the bell. Once you subscribe, that bell icon is a notifications alert, and what that will do is immediately upon us publishing any videos on this channel, you will be notified right away. And be sure to be nice enough to give me a like at the end of these videos, folks. It makes me happy. I'm trying to make you happy, and hopefully you are. I mean, my last three videos, let's go to college football first. We had a nice winner last night as I took a little heat from a couple people who had some outrageous comments on why they liked the other way, but that's their prerogative. But I had the Cincinnati Bearcats last night, minus 27.5 against East Carolina, and they easily won 55-38. Then going back to last Sunday, I had the New Orleans Saints, and they were an easy winner. Or I'm sorry, the New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers under 50.5. That game easily won with New Orleans winning 38-3. And then on Thursday evening, I had the Indianapolis Colts, who are an easy winner as well, 34-17 on the road against the Tennessee Titans. So let's keep this going. College football free pick videos, 8-2 the last 10. NFL free pick videos, 2-0 and about to be 3-0 once we discuss this play. This looks like a perfect storm, this game, this Rams and Seahawks game, in terms of a high-scoring, entertaining contest. And I'm surprised the money has been pretty much split down the middle here, with a little more money actually going on the under, and I'm sure a lot has to do with the high total. However, you can't be afraid of going over on these high totals this year, folks. I mean, ordinarily, I would lean toward the under when it gets into the mid-50s like this, but this is like unlike any other year. I mean, we've had going into Week 10, we've already had 51 totals in the first 9 weeks of the season that had totals of 50 or greater. And out of those, 29 went over, 21 went under, and 1 was a push. And that's 58% of the time. So it's not like the under is cashing at a high rate here. As a matter of fact, the over is has been the way to go. And as a matter of fact, when the totals of 50 to 54.5 this year, 26 and 12 over the total. That's 68.5% of the time. And this total right now sits at exactly 54.5. So let's take a look at the specifics on this matchup. Seattle has gone over the total in 6 of their 8 games this year. And the 2 games that went under by a combined 3 points. And get this, folks, those 2 unders landed on 53 and 54. So their lowest combined total this year has been 53 points between them and the opposition. Now, having said that, they've also gone over the total in each of their last 3 games, and those games averaged a whopping combined 71 points scored per contest. Why is that all occurring? Well, you got the number 1 NFL offense in scoring-wise in the Seattle Seahawks, who average over 34 points per game. They're the number 1 pass offense as well in the NFL at 298.1 yards per game. And then they're also atrocious defensively. Dead last in total defense and also dead last in passing defense. As a matter of fact, their pass defense has just been horrific. They're allowing somewhere around 359 yards per game in the air. And this is the NFL. This isn't the Big 12 conference where everybody's running spread offenses and at a high tempo. So again, those couple Seattle's offensive production with their defensive flaws, and you produce a lot of high-scoring games, which they have. You know, the Rams ain't too bad offensively. The Rams are number 6 in total offense in the league. So they average just a shade under 400 yards per game. And you could bet your bippy that offensive genius and head coach Sean McVay of the LA Rams is going to attack Seattle in the air, just the way Buffalo did last week when Josh Allen threw for over 400 yards, the way Arizona did a few weeks back with Kyler Murray. They're so susceptible in the air. I can't imagine teams trying to do anything else but have a pass-happy attack against Seattle. You're doing them a favor if you try to be 50-50 or even 60-40 pass and run. So in any event, the Rams defense certainly is ranked very highly, but, you know, they've gone under the total in their last 5. Well, but here's the thing, folks. You look at their last 5 opponents, the New York Giants and the Washington football team, the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. Those 4 teams out of the 5, those 4 teams rank, take up the bottom 5 spots in total defense, or total offense, in the NFL. The other game was against San Francisco, who's number 13 in total offense. Not bad, but certainly not top 10. So they've been definitely facing some anemic offenses over the last 5 games. Thus, all 5 of those contests going under the total. And these teams, the last 5 meetings between these NFC West rivals, 4 of those 5 games have gone over the total. I think we're going to see a lot of points in this game. I think that we're going to see a very entertaining game to watch. I think Seattle's defense, offense, they have scored 31 points or more in 7 of 8 games. The other game, they scored 27. Hard to imagine they don't at least score 24 points or more in this game, even against a very good Rams defense. And the Rams should be able to move the ball at will here. Their passing game is good enough to expose and exploit this very porous Seattle secondary. And you could bet Sean McVay will have something up his sleeve on Sunday that's going to enable the Rams to be very successful offensively against an extremely vulnerable Seattle defense. For those reasons, I like this game to go over the total of 54.5. That's the Rams and the Seahawks over 54.5 on Sunday, November the 15th in the NFL. Until the next time, I'm Ross Benjamin. Good luck and God bless.